On today's episode of Dirty Jobs, I'm cleaning out my fucking computer case. Now I have this stupid thing to put in. It's got RGB, dog. Fucking stupid shit. And I'm gonna replace this piece of crap, which sucks donkey Paul. Donkey Paul. So I took this DVD drive out, took that hard drive out that was on top of it, and this is the mess. Oh, wires. Dirty pit stain. And I took that Titan X out, and I'm gonna put that 1070 in and get rid of this freaking stupid piece of shit. Getting there. Should be all disconnected now. I think. What the fuck? There we go. Okay, the thermal paste went all around the side of it. So, yeah. Gonna have to clean that shit up. And now we have space for 2 fans here. I'm gonna try and get this out of the way. Try to take... Okay, so the first one is the CPU fan, which I'll want to replace with what I'm putting in there. And then I should have a system fan that I can rig up something else, like one of these big Corsair fans that suck ass but work. Now I gotta take this out and clean it up and put some paste on. Right, yeah. Okay. Well, I think it might have come with something on the box. Yeah, some cheap shit. Whatever that is. Soft pack Hootixy? I don't know. But we'll put some MX5 on there. No instructions with this thing. I guess it goes on bottom. No, I guess it would go on the... Huh. That's not good. Do I have to take these risers off? And... I don't know. If that's the case, I didn't need to do any of that. Where am I? That kind of seems like that's where it's supposed to be. I can't really tell. Well, there's no thermal paste on there. Okay, so I cleaned off the CPU. These had just standoffs like this. I don't know what I did with the original bracket, but that kind of screws me over. But what I'm thinking is I can put these on here like so, and just put those standoffs on, I guess, and perhaps lock it down that way. I don't know if it'll actually clear the fan. I don't think it will, personally, but that'd be cool if it did. Oh, hell, I don't know if these are even going to work. I don't know if I can twist that. Wish I could do a better camera setup right now, but I can't. Try. Okay, so I tightened those down with a 6mm socket. Now these are probably unnecessary. Actually, highly unnecessary, completely, for sure. But hey, they're fancy, and they go there. They're supposed to go there. So I'm going to try to put them all on here. And peel this away. Right, yeah. I don't know. Do I want to set it this way or the other way? Okay, this way it's going to be blocked by the RAM. Looks like these are going to clear it though. So that's cool in some way or another. So hopefully I get away with this. Alright, I gotta get these fucking wires out of here. I don't know how they're supposed to be. The CPU fan's actually over here. And the system fan, I don't know. I don't have a system fan per se. But I'm gonna throw one on there. So that's where I'm at right now. Looks like it's gonna do the trick. It sits flush. So I'm gonna lock this into place, make sure that it's gonna work, and then put some thermal paste on it. Okay, another little update. This stupid little fin thing right here is gonna block me. See that? Ain't that some bullshit? So I'm probably gonna have to set it the other way around. Oh, and there's another stupid freaking fin right there. And some inductors, it looks like. Over here, there's a capacitor obstructing. On this side, and it looks free. So that's quite bullshit. So it is. Let's see. Can I get this over it? I don't fucking think I can. That's some fucked shit. I don't know. How am I gonna do this? Because I gotta put these screws on top. I don't have to, but I'd like to. So I have a place for them. Ah, boy. The bottom bracket I can't really take off because I don't have the original, which sucks. But that's the way it is. Yeah, that's pretty stupid. Did these come off? Let's see. This stupid thing right here. Oh yeah, it does come off. Okay. Alright, I'll get that off of there and see if I can get around it. Okay, so that worked. But, look at that mess. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's quite the mess. It does have like some kind of foamy stuff. Thermal pad, possibly. Yeah, it is. But yeah, I need to clean that up. I don't think just blowing it off with air is going to help, honestly. Yeah, that's going to take some Q-tips and alcohol. Q-tip. Do it first person. Shit. Yeah. Clean it up a little bit anyway. Not like perfect or anything. Just to a certain degree. I will feel much safer just having a regular fan or set of fans rather than that stupid cooler thing all in one. Don't ever buy one. They're so junk. So junk. And I'd also like to clean this up a little bit. This thermal pad. I can reuse it. Not too worried about that. I probably shouldn't be using alcohol on it because it's rubbery and it'll be eating away at it, but it should do, I suppose, as long as it's got the dirt off of it. But yeah, now on to the next dilemma. I guess I can fit it the correct way. In my mind, correct. So that'll go on there like so. Oh. Let's try to get this one on. Oh yeah. She's on there. Nice and tight. So next up I'm going to put some thermal paste. Can I get this back around here? Yeah. That shouldn't be an issue, I don't think. Although it does kind of seem like an issue right about now. Does that have a lip on it? Well, I'll force it in there if I have to. That's where I'm at. Thermal paste next. And then I'll put the case back together, see what we can do. Now we're all set. We got these screws back in place. We've got this back in here. Got this down. We've got the thermal paste on. Everything's all good. So continue on. Oh yeah, the fan. The fan is on there. This does not have the extra pin, but there seems to be 3, so it should be able to tell the fan when to go higher, I would think. Yeah, what's the LEDs? I don't know where they're. Yeah, there's a light coming off. That must split off from this cable. I don't know. Fucking, I'd rather do without stupid little LEDs, but what are you gonna do these days? Now here's something stupid I didn't anticipate. These are the RAM slots. Oh my god. Okay, so I've got it this time. I changed the thermal paste again, and I'm hoping that this RAM chip's gonna line up. So, let's see. I kind of did a rough-ass fitting of it, but I'm not real sure. I actually should have not put the thermal paste on there. Oh, and it's gonna be scraping up against it, but I think it'll do. Yeah, a little rough, but that's the way it's gonna be. Now for this side, not real sure about that. Yeah, okay. That'll do, pig. Okay. Very tight squeeze, but it doesn't really put too much pressure on this. I think it's fine. Alright, another quick look. I've got this. We've got it connected to the motherboard. We've got everything going on here. And things are looking up. Alright, all ready to go here. This is kind of floating around. There's another fan here. There's everything's hooked up, so, and I just gotta plug her in and hit the power. Not seeing any fans spinning here. What's up with that? Not getting a picture yet. Okay, so it's working now. I just had to switch that over from CPU fan to system fan, and I put this one on the CPU fan instead. Okay, 2 new issues spotted. One, this fan is not going in my power supply. It's trying, but it's not. Two, this one's not going, and it's connected to that CPU 1. I thought this fan was connected to that one, but apparently it's connected back here, so I'm gonna have to tear my power supply all apart and probably just use this fan, I guess. Alright, I just realized, well, yeah, it came with these that I actually looked at earlier with the cheap thermal paste. So yeah, these pins could have went in without the bracket, I suppose. So this is sucking in hot air, which is coming from here because this fan isn't working. But it's sucking in hot air, blowing it out here. So, I don't know. Alright, so here's the fan that was in it, and here's the one I'm putting in it. Look, well, it's loosened up now because I was just messing with it, but yeah, that was pretty freaking terrible. The connectors at once. There we go. It does make a good breeze, 0.25 amp, and the other one's 0.30, so. Alright, I've wire tied that. Zip tied anyway. Now I'm just going to plug her in and put this fucker back together. So that. Got our stupid new fan in there. Got our stupid new heatsink and fan. There's this fan that's apparently not going to work, and this one that's going to work, and I don't know where to mount it. So now to plug her in and see if it's going to spin. Alright, all is well. Are we going to fucking work or what? I see no power. Because that fucking wire's in the way, apparently. But the lights aren't working. From what I understand, that's supposed to be running at 12 volts. And that seems more like 3 volts. Everything else seems to be going now. But yeah, I'm gonna have to push those wires down out of the way, apparently. So, power off once again. At least I can see them from here, and possibly just push them out of the way, and hopefully without shocking the shit out of myself or shorting anything out. Alright, let's see. Okay, there it goes. So I guess in the future I just have to look out for that. The lights aren't on, that's fine. I don't give a fuck. I don't want the lights on anyway. But that means I'm not getting 12 volts. So hopefully that jumps it up on its own. But I don't know. It's working. It's all back together. And everything's hunky-dory. I'm getting 40 degrees as my temps. So that's all good and well. My lights are on, so we're getting almost 12 volts. I wonder if those capacitors might be going bad. I don't know. Anyway, it's working. I'm done. Hooray.